administration for about 4 months now. And my goodness gracious, what it has been. The ups and downs of the tariffs that are impacting us. The amount of executive orders that have been signed. Doge and Musk out here finding all this waste, fraud, and abuse, except for any contract he was associated with. And we look out at all of the chaos that is out there and understand that it's intentional. It's intentional to wear us down. We look at this big, beautiful bill that came out and the potential of 14 million Americans being thrown off their health care. We look at the a $2.3 trillion deficit that this bill will cause. $4 trillion worth of debt that it adds to our debt. And when we look at all of this, out of that, the thing that comes to mind to me is that every GOP congressperson in Virginia voted yes for that. And that to me is unacceptable. And I'm telling you, those folks have got to go. So when we look at this and we say, okay, what we need, here's Ben. Ben was a little bit aloof during the campaign, trying to get him to do a debate or anything like that. Lord, get over it. It's not happening, right? So he was just as aloof during the campaign as he is now, and I can see his backbone of masking tape. I experienced it, right? And there's some things that, I am running again in 2026 for Congress. I'm going to take it to. And I just want to point something out. In 2024, 3 days out from the presidential election, right? 3 days out from it, 435 congressional districts in the U.S. Donald Trump comes to Salem, Virginia, where it straddles the 9th and the 6th district. And he did that not because, I want to go visit Virginia. We had Ben Klein and Morgan Griffin running scared. And we took the fight to them. 3 days out, they came down, they organized their low information voters, and they turned out to vote. And we learned from that. We learned from it. But it kind of shows that this is a winnable district. Now, I will tell you the 9th is a harder district because it does not have the amount of urban centers that the 6th district has. Winchester, obviously Roanoke, the largest town west, of Richmond. So there's a lot of support here in the 6th district. But what we've got to do is we've got to turn out the vote, folks. We have got to turn out the votes. The Democrats left a lot of votes on the table. And had we been able to better organize that, we could have won this. So it is incumbent upon us to be engaged in that. So 2025, what I'm going to be doing, and I noted in 2024, a lot of the candidates that were running this year were out in 2024. And they were working on name recognition. We got a tremendous amount of support, and thank you, Roanoke, for the amount of support you did. We won the city of Roanoke. And that was in a large part Mark Lazar and the committee down here, and Chuck Simpson and all the unions, and all of that support came together. But it wasn't enough to overcome the counties. And that's what I'm doing in 2025. I'm getting out, building on the name recognition from 2024, and we did extremely well. We did not win, but sometimes winning is not necessary. Sometimes losing, you win as well. And that's what we did in 2024. So 2025 is getting out, supporting all of the House delegate candidates. Now, obviously, you've got Sam Razul, very seasoned, very experienced. Lily, running an excellent campaign, and she's going to be your next delegate for District 41. But we've got a lot of newcomers that stepped up in the northern part of the valley, up there in Winchester and Front Royal and in Harrisonburg and Lexington and all of these areas. So I am getting out with them, letting them draft on some of the name recognition that I have, getting out, door knocking with them, and going out and doing the hard work. And what this does, it allows me to get into the rural areas that I did not have the opportunity to get into last year. I'm doing that this year. And then come 2026, I will be out in the urban areas, the rural areas, and just getting out. And one point I want to make that Karen brought up, I don't go out and looking at Democrat, Republican, Independent. I get out looking at friends and neighbors, communities, and getting where they're at, having that discussion. And somewhere in the conversation it comes out, oh, well, I voted Republican. Well, then we have a conversation. We find that common ground that we have, and we build upon that. And we build upon it one conversation at a time. And that's what we're doing. 2026 will come, and in 2025, before I talk about 26, we have the state level candidates. Obviously, Abigail Spanberger for governor, going to be a tremendous effort. I know that lieutenant governor race is tough. 6 well-qualified candidates, and I like you bounce back and forth. Oh, this one today, this one tomorrow, but they're all good candidates. And then the attorney general candidates, excellent candidates. So we've got some really good candidates at the state level. So getting them elected, and I think we've got all 100 House delegate positions that are filled this year, and we're running at 100%. So that's a big accomplishment. So that takes me to 2026, and when 2026 comes, we will have Senator Mark Warner on the ballot. And we don't know what the congressional is going to be yet. There may be primaries. We don't know what that's going to look like yet. But I will be running in 2026, and I will be proud to get out and support all of the people in the 6th District. And this is what I want to leave you with. What you need, what you deserve, is a candidate with integrity, who will tell you the truth, because Donald Trump won't tell you the truth, and Ben Klein's too scared to tell you the truth. And I am going to be that candidate. I am going to serve you and represent you with integrity and honesty. And the thing I will do is I will show up. I will have town hall meetings where I can listen to people, whether it's friendly or non-friendly. Doesn't matter. I will represent everyone in the district. So with that, I hope you will join me as we try to improve the lives of the people of the 6th District, and together we will leave no one behind. Thank you so much.